What's up guys, this is Chris, and today we've got something fun for you. Today we're going to be doing the 1,000 round review on John Wick's handgun. We're going to be talking about the gun from John Wick 4, the Taran Tactical Pit Viper. Now I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this video. I do the first shots and I give you my initial impressions, but the full review, the 1,000 round review, is really where I tell you whether this gun is good or not, why and why not. So I'm pretty excited to get this gun in front of me because it's a very rare gun, it's a very popular gun, and it's a pretty impressive gun as well. But the cool part about this is not only is it collectible and it's kind of a wall hanger gun, it's a very cool gun, has a lot of cool factor, and it's going to increase in value over time like all the other John Wick guns, but this gun has a very high performance value to it as well. So first we have this super precision cut slide on the top here with these kind of arrow slide serrations that we were using throughout the review, and they are very functional, very easy to grab them if you come over the top, very easy to grab if you come from behind. We have a bullnose cut on here with a full single port comp with ports on the side as well. Most of the gas goes up top, so side to side you don't notice it like a rifle. Indoors it is going to be a little bit louder, but it makes the gun shockingly flat. You can shoot it with almost no recoil, and it's a lot of fun. We've got a front fiber optic with a rear blacked out, or at least we did have a front fiber optic. The awesome part about fiber optic is that you have an HD sight picture, but I would keep a lot of those fiber optic rods on you. All you have to do is stick another one in there and cut it and use a little lighter, and it's back. But we did blow that out because of the comp, so be aware of that. The slide serrations are not only functional, but they look super awesome. We have this rose gold colored ion bonded barrel with like a DLC coating, and the slide is so slick. We even have, the magazine has a lockback on it so the mags get stuck. The slide is so slick because the spring is so light, it's really easy to rack this, and that's very classic of custom 2011s with a port on it. We have an accessory rail, we have an upgraded Taran Tactical trigger straight out of the custom shop that is the lightest trigger I've ever fired. It's even lighter than my Atlas guns, and it does take some getting used to, but once you do, it is super fast. Extended magazine release, which I absolutely love on there, and then we have Taran's badass magwell, which is my personal favorite magwell, and I am going to be putting one of those on my staccato simply because of how awesome it is. The mag changes are awesome. It's flat on the back so it doesn't bother your grip at all. Now we have a smoothed out and polished beaver tail grip safety, so it feels really good when you're riding really high. You know, sometimes you get out 2011, maybe a staccato or something like that, and you're trying to ride the safety. After shooting a couple hundred rounds, maybe that digs into your hand. You won't have that with this because of all the precision machining that they do to it. We also have Taran's grip job, and lastly the gun comes with 3 17 round magazines, so if you want to go right up to the range and race, you can do that. Now, how did the gun perform? Well, first let's talk about reliability. The gun, we put 1,000 rounds through it, and we did that super quickly because it's a lot of fun. It's easy to shoot 200-300 rounds at a time through this gun without barely noticing. It's so light recoil, and you can shoot them so fast, it seems like you're out of ammo before you even start. So the reliability was awesome. We had 2 malfunctions, and for a custom 2011, that's not so bad. All things considering, when we're using Blazer Brass and Federal 115 grain, we were using stock ammo, not competition ammo or anything through this, and it ran great, even with the comp, which is awesome. The 2 malfunctions could be attributed to one of the magazines. However, 2 out of 1,000 certainly isn't bad at all for a custom souped up race pistol. Now we'll get into speed and performance. The speed and accuracy were outstanding. The accuracy on this is one of the best, if not the best gun we've ever shot as far as iron sights go.
Nice job, Dalton.
Fuck yeah.
So good, even a blind guy can shoot it.
Now, one detriment to the gun is that it doesn't come with an iron sight or a red dot mount. And they did that purposely because there's a different version of this called the Sand Viper that has a red dot mount in a different coloration. Now, it's not going to be the one John Wick used because apparently Keanu prefers iron sights, but these iron sights are as good as iron sights get. So if you're an iron sight guy, get this one. If you're a red dot guy, feel free to check out the Sand Viper. Now, aside from the red dot, the accuracy is phenomenal. 100 yards was easy, 115 yards was easy. if you go to the first shots, you can see how fast we shot at 50 yards with this gun. It's literally like we're shooting at 7 yards. The gun has no recoil, and the trigger's phenomenal, and the sights are phenomenal, so it doesn't take a lot of work to look really good with this gun. And again, the reason why the recoil is so light, not just because of the comp, it's a 42 ounce overall design. The distance between the trigger reset is absolutely astounding, as you can see there. That's really crazy. I had to check and see if I had the safety on. But I mean, the trigger reach is great, and you can really lock the gun down because not only do you have a lot of room and a lot of texture for your hand, but since the gun runs past the trigger spring and you can have a lighter recoil spring and lighter slide mass, you just feel lighter recoil across the whole platform. And again, that's what it's meant for. So what would I use this for? I would definitely use it for a competition of some type. However, in USPSA, this is kind of open minor with a iron sights. So for USPSA competition, it doesn't really work out. But I think 3-gun and 2-gun, it would be great. I know the Sand Viper won the 2-gun worlds, so you can imagine that this would be just fine in whatever iron sight division you choose to use it. For me personally, I liked it for a plinking gun. It's fun not only because it's the John Wick gun, you kind of feel like Keanu when you're shooting it, but it's so freaking fast, and it's a great way to practice your iron sight. So I'm a big fan of it. Do I think it's worth $7,000? To some people, yes. To most people, probably not. That's kind of like Atlas Gunworks or Staccato XCs or Dan Wesson DWXs. Like, what performance do you want to get to? Because you'll look at the gun and you'll say, man, $7,000. Is it worth it? Well, if you don't think it is, it's probably not. But if you're one of those guys that's chasing seconds, or if you go out and shoot every weekend 200-300 rounds, it probably is, because you're gonna get higher performance than this than you are anything else besides maybe an SVI, a Hayes Custom, or an Atlas Gunworks. Those are gonna be the only thing that keep up with Terran Tactical, and they're all gonna be 2011s in their own right. More Terran Tactical guns and more super high-end competition guns, leave a comment below. Trust me, we're gonna be getting to carry guns, we're gonna be getting to shotguns and all that stuff, so don't worry about it. We're definitely gonna have some more affordable guns on the channel in the future, but you can't say no to John Wick's gun. And if you're interested, here in about a month or so, we'll show you around the future range. We also have a video on Outlaw Life. You can feel free to check that out as well. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please support your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later.